ladies, today we have another video and I hope you enjoy your Christmas. This is the first day actually after Christmas, so today is 26th when I'm recording this, and we had a really great time with our family in a really small circle, but it was really lovely, and I hope you're enjoying your Christmas as well. And soon we are going to have a New Year Eve parties. We're going to probably sit at home, so it's still going to be nice to spend this time together and just enjoy ourselves. And I wish you all the best in the coming new year, and I hope your all dreams will come true, and we going to even discover and level up ourselves even more in coming year. So today, ladies, we're going to speak about brooches, and I feel like brooch can really upgrade your outfit and elevate you, and that's why I decided to create this video for you ladies. Most of the time, brooches are made of metal or some kind of metallic material. Sometimes we can find a gold or a silver brooch, but obviously those are going to be a little bit more expensive. And brooches have really rich history. We know from the history that they were worn from even Bronze Age, so that's way back in the history, and they have a special place. I feel like a lot of royalty, a lot of kings, queens were wearing brooches, and obviously now brooches are available for everyone, and that's why I feel like we should add them to our outfits, because they can really finish our look and give us this kind of really nice polish finish. Most of the brooches are going to be finished with this kind of like a pin, so you can just attach it or clasp, and you can just close it. This one is quite interesting because you can like close the, and I won't be, I think, able to post, like, I don't know if you can actually see that, but basically you can just like lock the brooch, so it's not going to, this pin is not going to move at all. So obviously there are a lot of different technologies nowadays, but you can find any really brooches on the market. I like this kind of bees. I like this kind of little animals as well. But obviously style, it's completely, there's so many different styles. You can choose whatever you feel it's for you. So there's no really endings, there's a lot of brooches with gemstones. There's a lot of very minimalistic, so just kind of like a silver or gold line, and we're obviously going to talk about them today. So the most popular way of wearing brooches is to actually attach them like I have today, somewhere in the area of your collar, somewhere of your, maybe a dress, maybe a jacket, just this kind of close to your neck area. And this is just, I think, the easiest, and like the way that is not going to brooch is not going to bother you. It's just there. It's just basically showing itself. You can go very high. I have here a picture of Michelle Obama. She's wearing this blue dress, and just complement this blue dress with this kind of blue flower brooch, and she attaches just to her collar, as you can see, which looks really nice as well. But as I'm saying, this area overall, I would say this is like a first part of our areas we can attach it, and I think that's the most popular area as well. And there's no honestly limits. You can attach it to any piece of garment, jackets, dresses, even your coats, which is really nice, because obviously when it's winter you want to still maybe add something extra to your look, and brooches can really do that. Also with dresses, you can put it just in the middle of like a sweetheart neckline, and it's just going to transform dress to something else as well. One of the most favorite, maybe not favorite, but one of the most popular brooches and companies who do actually beautiful brooches is Chanel, and those are, I think, the most popular and the most wanted brooches. And even if you have, let's say, used one and you want to sell it, they really keep the value. So if you're actually considering to buy one and you want to buy it from a more high-end company, then I would just go for Chanel. And they are very, very like a staple pieces, and they very recognizable. Obviously they have a logo of Chanel, and the most popular to give this kind of beautiful effect on this kind of more luxury look, I would even say, is to actually wear them on the coats, especially in the winter time, in the autumn time, because the people are just going to see them, people are going to notice. And overall, this kind of little small piece that costs, let's say, Chanel brooch cost about 300, 400, or maybe let's do 400, 600 pounds a bracket, more or less. If you want to buy a new used one, then you can buy it even for 200 pounds, in the good condition, I mean. And this kind of little element can really upgrade your look, because if you attach it to your coat, overall your look is going to look more expensive, and nobody is going to think that you bought, I don't know, maybe cheaper coat somewhere from some kind of fast fashion brand. But this kind of little brooch really can present you in this kind of more luxury and expensive way. And that's why, if we don't have a very big budget, those kind of little accessories, little brooches, necklaces really can make us look more expensive. You can wear brooches on the evening, you can wear them during the day, you can wear them to work. So there's no really limit when it comes to wearing them. They are not really pieces of the jewelry that you can only wear on the evening. They are honestly all year round, every day, any time of the day, you can just wear them. And attaching obviously to your outfit, I would say if you're going on the evening somewhere, then it's really going to be nice somewhere under your like a jacket. That's like really, really nice place. And the same as well on the work. If you're wearing like a suit, trouser or skirt suit and attaching the brooch, it's just really adding a classic, very classic look to you and an elegance if it's a classic brooch. If you're going for some kind of maybe more, if you're looking for a little bit more flamboyant look, then it's very popular to attach few different brooches next to each other, and then it's just create a little bit more different layers, a little bit different texture as well if they are, then just create a little bit different look, and also more interesting and way how you're obviously going to this kind of creating little bit design and piece of little art on your, let's say, dress or your any piece of your garment. Really nice are brooches when you actually attach them to your collar. So let's say you have a white shirt and then you attach them just on the top over here, just create this kind of little bit I wouldn't say retro, it's just create a little bit more, I would again say a little bit more expensive look. Just look a little bit more polished, look a little bit more rich this way when you're wearing your white shirt with this kind of brooch attached just over here. They're really nice as well, those kind of like a flowers or like a leaves brooches when you attach to the collar on each side of the collar. That's really nice as well, like a finish for your white blouse. Another way, completely different, it's to wear actually your brooch on your wrist, on your attached to your like display. So I would basically put my brooch somewhere, most of the time they are like a little bit bigger, somewhere over here, and then again when you move your hands, then this is going to be part of your body when people are actually going to notice. But it's just adding something completely different. It's a little bit more like a playing with those brooches around to find a different place, not go only for this kind of like a standard place, but just do it something completely different than others. And I feel like the attaching to the wrist, to your like this part of your garment, it's just really what would you call it? What I would call it? It's just like a sleeve, end of your sleeve way to add it to your outfit as well. It's something again completely different and a little bit more unusual as well, because not everybody is wearing this way. And on top of that, it's very, very nice to add your brooch to your hat. So if it's a winter and then you just add a little bit brooch to your hat, it's just again, lovely finish for your coverall look, and it's something that is going to be very, very visible, because obviously people, when you meet other people, you always focus on their face first, and when you're wearing your hat, then obviously it's around your area of your head, and people are going to notice those brooch, and it just shows that the woman, you are feminine, and you are not scared of attaching those kind of accessories to yourself, and those are very feminine accessories. Men don't really wear brooches, they just wear like a pins. Most of them they wear a pins on the as well here, or they wear like just pins in the shirts, but they are nothing like flowers, nothing with pearls. So, you know, there is so much stuff we can actually, so much different designs we can wear that actually is going to as well reflect on our personality. And I want to as well mention that obviously head, I'm talking hats, but also those kind of now popular bands you can put on the middle, so it's like a more like a Hindi, I would say, style, or you can add it on the back of your hair. But also for ladies who are covering their hair, who are Muslim, who want to just who with their tradition they just cover the hair and they just want to attach something extra to their scarf, then I feel like adding a little bit brooch over here or somewhere all over the scarf, then it's going to be really nice, again, feminine touch. And when we in the subject of scarves, then obviously adding to the scarf as well, it's really great idea, even if this kind of like a silk scarf or just like a more wintry scarf, because obviously those brooches, those pins have this kind of usage as well, that we can actually create nice combination, nice like a layer of our scarf, and then just pin it together so it's not going to get damaged when we're walking. So that's another, it's not only a decoration, but you can also use it for something that pin to a piece of your garment. When it comes to brooches, you can also attach them to your bag if you're going for the evening somewhere, or not even for the evening, during the day. Attaching the brooch is just going to completely change the look of your bag. And the same is going to be for your shoes, especially for your heels when it comes to going evening somewhere. So attaching those, obviously you would need to have the same looking brooches, or exactly the same brooches, and you attach each brooch on top of your like on the top of your toe area, and it's just going to really transform your shoes to something completely different and completely like more classic and more elegant as well. And with those brooches, shoes, what is really nice that you can just attach them once and then you can always take them off and attach a different one, and your shoes always going to transform, especially with those, let's say you have a black pumps or black heels and you just want to change them, but maybe you don't want to invest in another pair because those are really comfortable. Then adding this little sparkle to them, it's really going to change them completely. They're going to look like completely different shoes. Okay, ladies, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoy this video. I am really into brooches now, and I starting adding them to my outfits as well because I really, really like them. Obviously, I am going to save at some point and buy Chanel brooch. Maybe not a big one, just like a small one, just to maybe attach to my coat again, because they really upgrade you and they really look, all your outfits going to look very expensive, which is really great. But that's it for today, ladies. I hope honestly you had a really great Christmas and you're going to have a really wonderful New Year Eve, and again after that beautiful New Year 2021.